So you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Julio Zamudio, born and raised, native San Franciscan, born here in the Mission District, and we've been doing this for a very long time. Endless kinds of cars that I had in my possession since I was a kid. But my favorite, I wish I never would have sold them, were 59. I had a 59 flat top and a 59 hard top. And I always thought I was going to get them, you know, I'd be able to purchase them more. But I really regret selling those because they're hard to get now. Right now, even the ones with cancer and just tore up, it's astronomical. It's out of this world. So you see a lot of nice 59s. See that 59 right there, cat eye. That white one, that convertible.
Okay.
Right up there, yeah. Man, that's money. That one right there could sell for easily 80,000. Easily.
Now, can you tell me a little bit about the historical connotations? Because I know the cops used to hate you guys, and so being able to have a show like this is apparently a huge deal. Well, so can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So back in the day, San Francisco's always been a cruising kind of culture, and our cruising was real slow. And there was cruising also at Ocean Beach. They were hot rodders, okay? They had the GTOs, the Novas, badass cars, Coronets, souped up Dodges, everything. They had beautiful cars. But they were hot rodders. But they never got hassled unless they go, you know, they get busted on a drag race, right? Mm-hmm. Other than that, they would always harass us because, oh, we're not at code. You know, it's I don't want to play the race card, but it is.
Oh,
what
it is, man. It is. They'll use any excuse.
So yeah, they just hassled us. Back in the day, even before you had cars, we'd just hang out. They would infuse the curfew. San Francisco always had a curfew, but everybody's out anyway.
Yeah.
But why are you in my neighborhood? Because I grew up here in the neighborhood and fucking with me. And then what they would do is put us in. Thank you, right on. They would put us in a paddy wagon and drop us off in the Bayview or the Fillmore. Now we have to go through that. It's like the Warriors. I mean, oh, we gotta get back. But you know, it was fun. It was survival skill, and we were able to get along, even though we didn't get along. But we knew that, you know, it was like every neighborhood has its own flavor. They don't have it anymore. They got gentrified.
Yep.
They got gentrified. We got a lot of people from the Midwest that came out here. They fell in love with it. Then they changed it. It's like.
Oh, dude, I mean, I've been living out here 20 years, man. Yeah. I remember when Valencia was nice and, like, it was part of the mission. Oh. Now it's not.
No, but before when it was nice and it's not, before that, it was fun. Oh.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying is it used to be, like, crazy where there used to be...
It was a shooting gallery.
Oh, yeah,
everybody was out there fucked up on the heroin. Everybody. Art, everything. It was fucked up. But, you know, it goes through ebbs and flows and peaks and valleys and all that good stuff. You know, the drug is always going to be there. Some kind of drug's going to take over, and you know, they're going to dictate what kind of move or what's going to happen in the neighborhood because their money's in it. But other than that, well, good. So Robert Hernandez, the president of the San Francisco Lowrider Council, he took the report and we won. And we were the only city in Northern California that had crews with the cops backing us up. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then, so everybody from San Jose and everyone from the Bay Area. What's up? Ed? This is my boy Ed.
How you doing?
Ed, nice to meet you, man.
Where you been?
Trying to get a little bit of history about the lowriders, man. Oh, no, man, you ain't interrupting. It's all about the love, man. We're all having a good time out here.
Yeah, so we won. He won the hey, I see you, man. He won the class action lawsuit. Couldn't fuck with us anymore. We did everything legally. They paid the cops for chaperoning. Boom. After a certain hour, boom, do your thing. Everybody, you're at your own risk. Other than that, everybody used to come out here from San Jose, all over the Bay Area. But now, every major city and region has started making lowrider councils for their own region. And then when the California, that law that went through, the no cruising ban was lifted, there's a big turnout. There's a real big turnout because there's a lot of things going on. And San Jose is a big one.
Yeah.
That's where it was born. That's where Lowrider was born. And it turned out like this, amazing.
Hell yeah.
That's the competition.
Hell yeah. Now, last question. Is there anything you'd like somebody that knows nothing about these cars, what do they need to know?
It's a family event, it's culture, it's having a good time, showing respect to everybody else. You know, just because somebody pours 100,000 into a car doesn't mean they're better than you. Everyone's equal out here. Hey, what's up? You know, everyone's in a different class, but we're all respecting each other because we're cruising, we're getting together, trying to keep it family oriented. And but when the night falls, get all the fucking vampires and warlocks and people transform. That's when you learn. You got to know it's time to go home.
Yeah.
It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Had a good time because you know you're gonna get the people that don't have cars, that are angry, they're pissed off. You're just gonna be a casualty. But other than that, it was a pleasure, Seth.
Julio, thank you so much for your time. You had a wonderful day, man. I love it. You even got the dice for the locks.
I got all the little details. Even for for the rims.
Dude, this is ridiculous. This is how many hours? Jeanette, Seth, admiring this piece of machine. Odd question. I don't want to know how much money you put in, but how many hours do you think you put in getting this thing going?
It's still going. The tinker's still going.
Dude,
you're like, oh, now what? It's a money pit.
That's the most artistic answer. It's never done. Julio,
it keeps going.
Again,
Seth,
thank you so much, man.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, this is.
So